Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Also Wallace out there. And it's Bailey in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, we've got Murray. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard position. One thing, Doors, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got the opening field goal of the game for the 76ers.
Well, we know offensively, Benedict Mathurin wants to be relied upon. This guy loves being a consistent point getter for this team.
Now here's Thompson. Wembanyama passes to Thompson. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Bailey passes to Portis. Over Collins. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Portis' screen on Wembanyama. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Murray against Wallace. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his 3. Mathurin against Vassell. Here's Bailey. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Wallace looking for an opening. Just 4 to shoot. The 76ers with another miss. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Vassell kicks it out to Collins. Shoots over Portis. Shot by Collins, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Bailey. They could use a bucket. He lays it in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. We've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Mathurin hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Collins. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Outside Portis. Nailed from three-point land. Portis has got 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Thompson in the corner. They swipe it. Wallace outside. Here's Bailey. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Thompson. It's a 5-point game. Thompson sets the pick for Collins. Out to the right wing. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Mathurin. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Bailey. No good from outside.
Pressured that shot by getting the hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Wembanyama. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Much stronger than he looks. Wembanyama taking the hit there.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Portis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And nearing the midway point, and Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue to, are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
Smith checked in for the Celtics. And Portis drains both of them. Here's Murray. Still scoreless. Pass to Vassell. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Murray against Mathurin. the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The 76ers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
On the free throw, no good.
One thing you know about Benedict Mathurin, this guy oozes confidence, and he is an impact scorer.
Thompson sets the pick for Wembanyama. Murray outside. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Mathurin. Wembanyama with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. 14 feet away. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And you got to get a body on Wembanyama, or he will eat you up down low.
Wallace the pass to Bailey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Portis on target from 13 feet. Portis has got 9.
Number 35.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Smith kicks to Thompson. Vassell sets a screen for Thompson. Wembanyama, right side. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Got that one up quick. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
That Mathurin is more concerned with the squad's success than his own. That's a nice-looking pass.
Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. Murray down low. Wallace on him. Murray, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Wallace the pass to Bailey. Back to Wallace. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. And so Poole will bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Outside, Jones. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. Takes the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Abaji. And he makes good on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be able to read the game as that pick and roll unfolds. Jordan Poole decides the right decision, make the pass.
Back to Johnson from deep. Rebound by Smith.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Right wing. Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Ware. Over Wembanyama. Ware, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Launches it. That one doesn't drop. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And stolen by Wembanyama. Takes a three. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
On the wing, Johnson. He has yet to score. With the shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now, here is Smith. 9-point game his last outing. Wembanyama down low. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got 13 points.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Pass to Poole. The 9-foot shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Celtics lead by 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
.110 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Over Jones. And that's off the glass and in.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Boston.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The 76ers leading. Johnson surveying the floor. Abaji, the pass to Ware. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And they pick up 2. Wembanyama's got 15.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 76ers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The Celtics with the lead. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Wilson out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Cason Wallace, and it's Bailey in at the small forward position. 6 on the shot clock. Murray against Wallace. Kept alive. The kick out to Poole. Here's Thompson. They get a hand on it. Outside, Jones. Pass to Collins. They shoot again. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Poole kicks to Collins. Pass to Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
They throw good, Murray.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. 76ers trailing. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Bailey passes to Wallace. Outside Wilson. To the paint. The putback. The 76ers trail by 4. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they put up this month. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Well, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
To the inside, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And then on Friday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Philadelphia shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
The line for the 76ers, Bailey at the line for 1.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Thompson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
and he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over. Pitt works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now a timeout called by Boston.
To check out the stats for Thompson. First in assists. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Thompson, a screen on Wallace. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
Wallace, the pass to Bailey. Back to Wallace. Wilson against Jones. Here's Bailey. Good D by Thompson. Boston leading by 3. On the wing, Thompson. Murray outside. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Pass to Bailey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. 76ers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
76ers, Bailey, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Inside. Here's Vassell. Sexton grabs the board. 76ers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Bailey. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And Thompson kicks to Murray. Cranes the three-pointer. Murray's got 13 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Bailey. And Sexton has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Outside, Jones. Thompson sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Murray. This one for three. Rebound by the 76ers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Bailey. Portis the screen. Here's Bailey, defended by Jones. Back to man. Puts up a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Thompson sets the pick for Murray. Pass to Thompson. Back to Murray. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Bailey misses.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Chalk up 2 there.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Bailey misses. Boston's gone for the 3-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Now, here's Thompson. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And I like to see Murray dictate the action like that inside. On the front foot, forcing the defender into a foul.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Murray nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 4. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Checked in for DeJounte Murray. The 76ers also with a sub. Johnson's checked in. Poole against Sexton. Where, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Celtics second.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 5. Baldwin the pass to Portis. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Poole against Sexton. Fires from deep. Poole no good. The 76ers trail by 5. Sexton attacking. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, slicing his way to the cup. Sexton so dangerous on the drive.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Johnson, the pass to Portis. Here's the screen. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Baldwin kicks to Sexton. Portis a screen on Poole. Sexton against Poole. Sexton the pass to Portis. Here's Baldwin. Johnson from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. To the wing right side. Baldwin kicks to Johnson. Pass to Portis. Here's Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Colin Sexton.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Wembanyama looking it over for the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Here's Wembanyama. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Portis sets the pick for Johnson.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Celtics leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Up top, Vassell. 14 points from him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jordan Poole picks one up. The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Number 35 at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good. Wembanyama. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
His performance in the first half, Diesel approved. Plays physical, Diesel approved. Doing most of his damage right at the rim, of course, Diesel approved.
Diesel approved defense. The praise doesn't come any higher than that. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. They host the Kings after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. They've got Collins, Devin Vassell out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. The 76ers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Portis. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Mathurin. Clock at 6. Wallace misses. Well, the Celtics shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Thompson outside. Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Thompson. Back to Murray. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. Three-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Fifth on the list, Devin Vassell.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Well, you can count on Murray to push the action and make something happen.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Bailey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. 76ers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Murray. 23 points in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Thompson kicks to Vassell. Murray outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside Mathurin. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
That one good for 2.
It's easy to get a good look from mid-range when you tower above everyone. Wembanyama.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And, of course, Philadelphia. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Shoots. Bailey misses.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Thompson passes to Murray. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Bailey. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Over to the wing. And Wembanyama with the flush.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Nice shot by Wallace.
Ledee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Mathurin against Vassell. On the wing, Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Bailey. Portis a screen on Thompson. Up top, Portis. And stolen by Wembanyama. Wembanyama finishes off the break.
And folks, don't underestimate Wembanyama's greatness. Look at the big man run the floor.
Wallace the pass to Bailey. Back to Wallace. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Celtics making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Ware's checked in. And it's Wilson in for Portis. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
A chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's right around 17 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Sexton against Murray. There's the pick. The three. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
ADB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
If you see yourself on the Let's see those Texans.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. In fourth, the Celtics.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
The 76ers trail by 7. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Celtics. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Outside, Sexton. And stolen by Thompson. To the middle, here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Mann. Sinks the triple. Mann's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Thompson against Sexton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, Thompson.
That free throw good from Thompson. Boston making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Boston. Baldwin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Mann. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mann's got 5 points now this quarter.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the 76ers making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Here's Mann. He's got 8. Outside Wilson. Pass to Abaji. Here's Baldwin to the wing on the left. Clock at 4. Here's Wilson. Not really his range, and it's off target.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Wembanyama, a screen. He took the opportunity when he saw it. Poole's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Well, you give Poole room from behind the arc, folks, and he can hurt you.
Mann with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Wilson. Has to Baldwin. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Mann. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet at the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Poole. 7 points in the game. A crossover. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And they get it back.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Thompson. Abaji, the pass to Ware. Out to the wing. Here's Baldwin. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
A big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Now, Mann. He's got 8. It's stolen by Smith. To the right side. Smith sets the pick for Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. 5 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
They set the pick. Abaji, the pass to Wilson. Here's Mann. Another miss by Philadelphia.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Pass to Baldwin. Can they get it? Here's Abaji. Sinks the 3-pointer. Abaji's got 5 now. Celtics leading by 16. And here is Poole. He has 7. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the left wing. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Poole. And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one is off. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's Baldwin, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Wembanyama outside. Stolen away. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Thompson. Rule with the steal. Smith right side. Lets it go with the three. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. At the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, up by 16. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Here's Wallace for Murray. Nails the baby hook. Celtics leading by 14. Pass to Poole. Back to Murray. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Bailey. 6 to shoot. There's the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poole against Wallace. Murray with it. Launches a three. And the three ball is good. Murray's got 28 points for the game.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
Pass to Bailey. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 23.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Poole finds Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here is Wallace. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Vassell. Poole up top. And Collins now top the key. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Back to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poole no good. The 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Bailey. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Bailey, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Portis, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. He hits the second from the line. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here's Bailey. Inside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Celtics, Devin Vassell. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And you watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Thompson, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. Bennedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Good on the second free throw. Here's Wallace. Pass to Portis. And the rejection by Collins.
Well, that's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long wingspan.
Here's Wembanyama. And the layup falls. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's the lob to Portis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Thompson outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama. A screen on Wallace. A deep 3 from Thompson. The offensive rebound, Wembanyama.
And you got to be cautious when you're guarding Wembanyama. At his size, he attracts a lot of fouls.
At the line for your Celtics, Wembanyama. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. The 76ers trail by 18. Wallace, the pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. The shot missing. Nice defense by Vassell.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Wallace. Here's Bailey. Over Thompson. Bailey misses. Murray with it. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. Murray for 3. No good on that one. The 76ers trail by 20. Pass to Wallace. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Collins kicks to Murray. Thompson sets the pick for Murray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Bailey. Pass to Mathurin. The tray. Boston grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Wembanyama's got 38 points. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now Mathurin buries the long-range jumper.
Mathurin showing his willingness to be ready on the catch. Go ahead.
The Celtics call time. Now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Thompson finds Collins. Murray outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. From 7. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Wallace. Pass to Portis. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
The first one falls. Vassell hits them both. Now Wallace. Pass to Bailey. Back to Wallace. Throws it up high, and he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Murray kicks to Vassell. And stolen by Wallace. Here's Bailey. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 17. To the inside. Here's Collins. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 assists. There's a good screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pools checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And Thompson kicks to Murray. And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside Collins. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Mathurin against Poole. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Number 35. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Pass to Bailey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 21. Murray with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Back to Murray. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. And stolen by Portis.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Down low, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Bailey. Portis' screen on Thompson. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Bailey's got 32 points. And Murray's got the ball here for the Celtics. 22 is their biggest lead. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.